Well, a man who has been not just Player of the Week, Player of the Year, decade, maybe even the century, the most decorated World Series of Poker bracelet winner in history, 15-time winner Phil Hellmuth joins us now in the studio from actually a stone's throw away inside the Aria, and no doubt one of those fancy sky villas. Phil, there you are. Now, I see the windows have the curtains drawn, and my guess is you've been asleep until not that long ago. Talk to me about the optimal online poker sleep schedule.
Well, you've got the optimal online poker sleep schedule, and you have the one that I'm on, which is not optimal. But listen, I was playing a lot of online poker. Ali, I went from playing poker once every 10 days to playing every single day, 7-8 hours a day. Now, it wasn't something that I entered by choice, but I started my own game, the Hellmuth game. We have 70 players there. I have one with my Silicon Valley guys. We were playing every day for the first month or two. And then I have another game that I'm in that's LA people. And then we just started another game. And so there's been a ton of online play, and I got myself sucked in, Ali, and I'm not happy with my life as far as now I've won a fortune. I've won piles of money. I've won houses. But I haven't been particularly happy with the control I've had. And so last Saturday night, I was like, all right, you're making, in the smaller game, you're making $16,500 a week. And then all of a sudden, I just lost my motivation. I was just exhausted. I took 3, 4, 5 days off. And then last night, I came back I think I've won 20,000 in the last few days again. But I've been wanting and ready to play. But above all, it's about the World Series of Poker and how do I stay rested for that. And, and I just cashed the last 2 days in a row. When I came in, I'm talking too much. When I came in off the ship with an 11th place finish, ship leader, with 18 left, Ali, to take me out, I had 3.8 million, 900K, Queens versus Kings. And then I lost, and I had 700K, which was like 7 bigs by then, and I had ace queen suited against ace king. And then the big one, I had 2.2 million, a guy raised under the gun with 11 left, and I just shoved 2.2 million. He opened for 200. And he studied a long time, called with ace king. I lost a flip for the chip lead, and I'm out 11th. And I just thought, I'm going to go deep every day.
Well, Phil, you're very dedicated to this grind right now. So for you, who you are so accomplished, what is your next big goal? Why are you out here in Vegas? Why is it so important to you to be grinding every day, playing these WSOP.com tournaments?
I mean, Maria, I was hoping to have a huge business announcement today that I could reveal to the world, a deal that I put together. And when it happens, it's going to get kind of international headlines, and it's a deal that I put together. So that's going to be fun for me when that hits. And that's going to be worth millions and millions to me. Maybe, I don't know how much I'll make, 3, 4, 5 million. And so that's a deal that I can't do anything about. I'm sitting on the sidelines letting the CEOs move forward. And that's all great. And it has a little bit of my attention or a lot of my attention, but it's all about bracelets for me. Bracelets #1 by far for me, and that's what I'm trying to do. And, and I just joined my officially 9th advisory board. I'm helping all these young companies, whether it's sock companies, Lasso Gear, which is an amazing company, and I just joined Prize Picks, where you can legally bet sports, not Nevada, like parlays. Joined their board of advisors, and so I'm having so much fun. But what trumps everything is poker. And Maria, I've been too caught in the freaking negativity, not negativity, but too much whining about, oh, I should be winning 50 a week instead of 17 a week. Oh my God, I can't believe I take these beats. Online poker, you're gonna have a lot more beats. And so I've been too far off of the process. And so then it was about 4 or 5 days ago where just, shut up, Phil. You have the most blessed life of anybody you know, right? Just shut up and entertain the process.
Well, I gotta say,
give it your best shot.
Phil, a lot of your happiness, I think, has been the product of having balance and having a lot of these business opportunities that engage you in a way outside the scope of what poker does, and the bracelets are what allow you to do that. But I'm wondering, as I check in on the fact that we've moved back to poker online, not by choice, do you feel the green shoots that you did once upon a time, that we may get back to the place that we were when the Full Tilts and the Poker Stars were the big juggernauts here domestically, and that we'll see, on the heels of legalized sports betting, a return to that sort of early 2000s vibe?
I mean, one of the projects I was going to announce was kind of up that alley a little bit, and it is nice to see the legalization of a lot of different things. I'm hoping that the state of Illinois, my friend is governor there, has now legalized sports betting, and and poker I think should be next, and I do think we can get back to that, Ali, because the whole world's stuck indoors right now playing poker. I'm not a political person, and so it's funny, all my Democratic friends think that I love Trump, and my Republican friends think that I hate Trump. I'm not political. I walk in the middle, and, but I mean, it would be nice to have legalized poker. And I don't think we're a stone's throw away from that, even though I'm a stone's throw away from you, Ali.
Right.
But I think it could easily be coming, and it's nice to see state after state kind of check the box. I think California would be a huge state for us. I probably should use a little bit more of my influence to, be involved. I'm really good friends with Garcetti in LA, and I've been to parties with our governor before, but we've only kind of shook hands and said hello.
Well, Phil, you said that, up till now, bracelets are still so important and paramount to your goals in poker. So why do you think the WSOP brand remains so prestigious and so popular? We've seen so many of the bracelet winners so far show so much excitement and enthusiasm for taking one down.
Maria, you know this, Maria. Everybody wants a bracelet. Everybody wants it, and we're judged by that, a lot of us. And, people I hear sometimes say, with a kind of a wistfulness, oh my God, I can't believe I finished third that year. I had aces beat by sevens, and but they're back trying all the time, and everybody wants bracelets. It's kind of a measure of, of poker success. And, and to me, being here, I lost track, Maria. I lose track sometimes of how blessed I am. Not usually for too long, but I lost track, was too much in the negativity. I recognize how blessed I am to be here right now, today, playing, for just to be able to play for bracelets every day is a really cool thing, and, and I can't dwell on, bad beats. I had lists of forget that. Just play the best you can play and try to be very happy with the results and just focus on the process, because especially now, it's all about the process. There's only one tournament a day, Maria. If you enter at 5:30 and the blinds are a bajillion, 2 bajillion, you're out by 8, and you're like, what's next? And you're looking around, and this is in the normal World Series. Well, there's 2 other tournaments I could enter.
Well, I got to say, Phil, you have brought us so many memories throughout the years, and your time in poker goes back well before, I think, both Maria and I, into the 80s when you were fighting for your first bracelet. And it's nice to see you flirting with humility. In fact, at one point, you weren't even a household name, and the humility came courtesy of a misspelling of your last name. Take a look at that. Who is this Phil kid? Is it 2 L's? Is it 1 L? But I know you remember that moment so well. A different time, without question. But we're looking forward to more shots like that, hopefully online edition here as the summer rolls on. And thank you so much for joining us, bud. We appreciate it.
Great to see you guys.
And listen, the many faces of Phil Hellmuth, I love. We put something together. We've seen him falling out of his chair at heads up, bemoaning, looking up to the sky, almost in like an operatic fashion. And take a look at what we put together. This is what you should just have a magnet on your refrigerator throughout the summer, and you can just point to, this is how I'm feeling today. You put a little circle around it. Anyone else in the house knows what's going on. What are you feeling today, Maria?
To be honest, I feel a little bit frustrated. Honestly, my online poker experience hasn't been going that well, so I can really get on board with that frustrated look.
I'm just very happy. What do you, Phil? You see? Can you see this on your screen there?
I did see this a while back. They're not showing it to me right now. I can't see it, but yeah, I think I'm at the happiest end of that spectrum right now. Things are so amazing in so many ways, But I mean, in order for me to be truly happy, I think I need a bracelet.
No, stop it. You stop that noise. But it would be nice. It'd be a nice cherry on top of an already very successful Sunday you've scooped up for yourself. And again, we thank Phil for joining us right now.